Hi everybody, this is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. And this video is a little bit different from the crypto videos that I ordinarily do. I have done a few videos about health issues, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that. I've also done a few political videos, that look at current affairs. This video will combine a particular health issue that we're all dealing with that also has very important and significant political ramifications.
Take the first step towards online privacy. Get NordVPN.
Now, I'm starting with reference to westonaprice.org. This is a health website. And about 10 years ago, I went from, just the standard sort of diet that everybody eats to eating a high-fat, low-carb diet. Now, the Weston A Price diet isn't a high-fat, low-carb diet, but it's kind of similar to it. It's a primal diet, and I found it a very useful source of information. Now, here I am 10 years later, still pretty much using a diet that's analogous to the Weston A Price diet, that draws from it, but isn't the same. And I've had all sorts of health improvements ever since. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about the work of Weston A Price, but not all this video is going to be on YouTube. And that is because of YouTube's censorious nature. They are shadow banning me like crazy. And what I'm going to be talking about is far too controversial for YouTube, but it is useful, especially if you're in England, and it could be useful for you if you are in other common law jurisdictions, and those are pretty much former colonies of the United Kingdom. So England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, United States, India, Pakistan, Australia, New Zealand, several countries in Africa, where they don't have a constitution, but they rely on the British tradition, the British legal tradition, which is of case law and statute. And where the rest of this video may be useful in terms of health is if there's a particular medical treatment that everybody is talking about right now, and you don't want it, I'm going to go through certain steps that you can by which you can ensure that your rights for bodily autonomy, for freedom of choice, for informed consent are preserved. Now I want to give a big shout out to the Weston A Price Foundation, the London chapter in particular, and I'll link to their Twitter account because they do some really, really great stuff dealing with contemporary health issues. This video, in fact, is inspired by a recent tweet of theirs, and I thought, oh my God, I got to do a video on this to spread the word so that people can preserve their health and stay healthy as they wish to do so. To preserve your health and your liberty, consider becoming a subscriber for Weston Price London. They do some really great information about staying healthy, eating healthily, and preserving your freedom, your bodily autonomy, given what we're all dealing with currently. Now, it just costs £2 a month to become a video subscriber. You get 1 week's free. You can pay by credit card or debit card, and you don't have to be in London or the UK in order to become a subscriber because you'll get access to their entire video library where they have lots of talks and presentations about different health issues. Subscribers gain access to our large and growing video library of previous events with free speech talks from experts who cover a wide range of topics relating to wise traditions in food, farming, and healing. Now, before I go through how you can keep yourself healthy given what's going on in the world, let's take a look at who is Weston A Price, what did he discover, and what do they advocate? Now, Weston A Price was a Canadian dentist known primarily for his theories on the relationship between nutrition, dental health, and physical health. He founded the Research Institute National Dental Association, which became the research section of the American Dental Association, and he was the NDA's chairman from 1914 to 1928. Now, what he did was that he traveled the world about 100 odd years ago, interviewing people who were still living traditional lifestyles and eating a traditional diet. And he wrote a book called Nutrition and Physical Degeneration. And the book concluded that aspects of a modern Western diet, particularly flour, sugar, and modern processed vegetable fats, cause nutritional deficiencies that are a cause of many dental issues and health problems. And the dental issues he observed include the proper development of the facial structure to avoid overcrowding of the teeth, in addition to dental caries. His work received mixed reviews and continues to be cited today by proponents of many different theories, including controversial dental and nutritional theories, like cutting out vegetable oils and nutritionally poor, calorie-rich, refined carbohydrates is good for you. Don't eat those. That's very, very controversial. Now, I'm interested in my own personal experience. So when I came across Weston A Price and I came across the paleo diet, I tried it out. So let me see. And I noticed health improvements within the first 2 weeks. One is I had a whole lot more stamina. My hay fever has disappeared. My cat allergy has disappeared. I don't get up in the night to have a pee like I used to, and I am getting off that age. I hardly, in fact, I stopped getting colds and flus and stuff until March 2020 when I did catch COVID. And I've also had Omicron, which is very, very similar to a really, really bad cold. But in all of those instances, I recovered using vitamin D, vitamin C, resting, drinking loads of water. And that was pretty much it. Now, I don't follow the Weston A Price diet. I did learn a lot from their website. I think it's really worth looking into. I am high fat, low carb. They're not necessarily, but I find that's what works for me. So I do invite you to check it out. Now, I'm recording this on the 27th of December, 2012, and this is an article from the UK Daily Mail. And what it talks about is how the government is considering sending teams armed with COVID vaccines to the homes of unvaccinated Britons. Discussions between the Department of Health, NHS England, and Number 10 have looked at a nationwide drive to send vaccine teams to areas with low uptake rates as a crucial way to avoid lockdown and other restrictions. See, because governments care about us so much that they're going to such ridiculous efforts and extents to preserve our health by injecting us with a particular treatment. Other governments in other parts of the world, certainly former Western democracies, are doing likewise as well. Now, according to government figures, more people have been injected than have not been injected, but there's still a few that haven't been, that still resist or whatever. These people that haven't been injected don't seem to understand that even though it's your body, it's the government's choice. When are you going to realize that? What kind of crazy notion is my body, my choice? I get to say what comes in? No, my body, the government's choice. Thank you so much, government. Now, if you're one of those people, then I recommend you come over to my censorship-resistant platform, and then you can find out what you can do if you believe in my body, my choice. And please, please, please do spread the word. Let other people know about this video and about the whole video. And it's going to be out on Odyssey, but also on 3speak.tv, BitTube.tv, and BitTube.video. These are all censorship-resistant platforms. Links in the description below.